Hey everyone, today I'm going to show you how to make these amazing ceramic owl sculptures. Before we get started, I want to mention that the name of this channel is Rainbow Parrot Art, and I have so many super fun art tutorials and art lessons on this channel, so be sure to stick around and check them out. Okay, so start with a ball of clay. Like that, and push it down. Start with a clean rolling pin. Make sure there are no lumps on it. If there are any lumps on it, you can scrape it off. Go over to a garbage can and scrape off any bumps and edges. And then hold it like this and just roll a little bit in one direction, just a tiny bit. Then pick it up and turn it the other direction. That's really important. So just roll a little bit, and now I'm going to turn again. I'm going to keep doing that. I'm just going to roll a little bit each way and switch. I don't want to make it too thin, so we're going to check now. This we can probably go just a tiny bit thinner. Just a tiny bit thinner. That's probably about good. There. So you can see how thick it is. Don't want it to be any thinner than that, okay? That's the thinnest. If it's thinner than that, then you need to start over and put it back in a ball and redo it. So that's what I've got, and now I'm gonna try to cut out a circle, and it does not have to be a perfect circle. My circle's not perfect. Now I can just make a little exit like that, and I can peel this off, but save this because you might use this for other parts of your bird. So put that aside, keep that there. You are going to need a cup of water. Okay, so here's my owl, and I am going to fold it in right here, like that. And then I'm going to fold it in right here, like that. You can have it a little wider at the bottom if you want. This is going to be the bottom of the owl. And then the top, I'm just going to fold it like that. So that's my owl. And then if I see any imperfections there, what I can do is I can just dip my finger in the water, tap it off because I just want a tiny bit of moisture on my finger, and I can smooth out any areas that I want to fix like that. If anything looks bumpy or funny edges or anything like that, I can just smooth it out with the water. So there's that. I can shape those a little bit. If I want to push those in a little bit, that's fine. Okay, now I want to add a beak and maybe some eyeballs. So I've got this extra clay here, and I can cut out a beak. I like a rectangular shaped beak. So I'm going to go ahead and do across there. That'll be the top of my rectangle. There. So now I've got a beak right there. That looks good. I could put it on top like this, or I could put it right beneath right there. I think I might do that. I like the way that looks. So I'm attaching this right here, right? So I want to look right here and just push a little bit. So when I pick up, I can see where it made a mark. And I'm going to try to score that a little bit. So I go line, 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 line. It's kind of like a bunch of hashtags. I'm going to do the same thing right here. I'm going to score it by doing a line, 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 and then the other way. This makes the clay nice and rough so it sticks. You can even go up and down, just make it really, really rough. Okay, so now I'm going to take my finger back in the water. This is called score and slip. I'm going to add a little water to this, okay, and I'm going to push it right up in there, and then just gently push it down. So there's my beak. A little bump on there. Okay, now I'd like a couple of eyeballs. I could just carve the eyeballs, but it's really fun to cut them out. So with my leftover clay, I'm gonna try to cut out a couple of, see, I'll use this right here. I'm gonna try to cut out a circle right there. Let's see. Well, that didn't work very well. Let's see. There. Okay, so I've got one eyeball. I think I can make one the same size. That looks a little dodgy. Okay. So I got two little eyeballs. Okay, now I have these little scraps. While they're nice and wet, I can pick them up and put them back together so they don't dry out. All right, so I've got these eyeballs now, and I want them to go on here like this, but I want to make sure that they stick. So in order to make sure that these stick, what I want to do is figure out where they're going to go. So maybe they'll go like right here. Just push a little bit right there. So when I lift up, I can kind of see where it touches there. And then I'm going to score that area right there. Okay, and I'm also going to score this. Whoops. There, now I just need to dip my finger in the water and get that a little wet right there. And then gently place it on there and gently push it down. There's that. All right, now I'm gonna do the other one. I'm gonna, I push it right here a little bit. Zzz. You can kind of see that, not really. And then the back side here. Okay. Now, push that on there. There we go. Look at those cute little eyes. So now I can carve the eyes how I want. I can add some patterns. This is kind of fun. Maybe I want to have some feathers down here. I can carve some feathers like that. Row of feathers, maybe one more row of feathers right here. And then a couple little legs. I think that looks super cute to have like a couple legs at the bottom here. So cute. And then you can add patterns here if you want to do some more feathers. I just do these little loop-de lines. Or you can just leave it plain however you want. But I kind of like the way that looks. So some more feathers here. All right, that looks good. And then let's see, sometimes with the nose I'll add a couple little nostrils, and with the eyes too. So maybe with the nose I could just do like a little nostril here and a little nostril here. Turning it a little bit. Pull it out. So now I got a couple little nostrils. And now maybe I want to do a little eyelid across the top here. And a little eyelid across the bottom. And then sometimes I like to do a little pupil, like a really thick one going in. Stick it down and turn it. So I think that looks super cool. So there we go. Once you're done with your owl, you're going to flip it over and write your name on the back. And then you need to clean up your area. So put this away where I ask you to put it. And then with these leftover scraps, what you can do, if you have any like tiny little scraps like this laying out, scraps like that, you can just throw these away. So you can just pick up these tiny little scraps like that and garbage, okay? Throw that in the garbage. But if you have larger scraps like this, what I want you to do is hold them out on your hand like that, and then sprinkle them with a little bit of water, and then fold them into a ball, okay? Once you do that, you can take it and you can put it back in the bag that you got it out of, all right? So then you can put your other tools away where you got them, put them away where you got them. And then the last thing I want you to do is pick this up like your, like make a burrito with it, like that, okay? And then carry it over to a garbage can and shake it over the garbage can, okay? Now, once you have this area here, you're probably still gonna wanna sponge this off. So you'll probably have like a cloth or a towel or something to do that. And I'm just gonna get it a little wet and wipe it down, okay? It's important to clean up your area. All right, that's it. Have fun, guys.
Please support me by subscribing to my channel, Rainbow Parrot Art, and liking this video.